And kind of going back to setting those standards, it starts at the beginning. And the beginning starts when you're finding the right people and you're hiring the right people and you're bringing them on and you're onboarding them. Yeah, there's a story in the book where you show up and you used to do all of the training, and you would show up in your fresh, clean suit and you get in front of a boatload of people. And the first thing you said, you looked at them and you said, I am a very important person. And then you paused and you just looked at them. Yeah. And they're probably thinking, what in the world? Where am I at? I thought this was a service of excellence. And then you said, and so are you. That's and right. I love the fact that you paused, that suspense, meaning you are just as important in the journey of that customer's experience.
That's right.
And then you didn't actually talk from there. It's, here's what our customers are expecting. Here's who we are as an organization. Here's what our culture and what we believe and why we believe it, our mission and vision. And then what, the 5th or 6th day, you eventually get to their job role. Tell me more about that.
Yeah, well, I'm convinced, well, I know that nearly all companies do this wrong. We became very careful and are still hotels, and I work with other companies, incidentally, totally different other companies where I'm consulting with. We have instituted those thinkings very successfully. First of all, we didn't hire anymore, we selected. We became very sophisticated in our selection. We used an outside company to help us identify talents in people and so on. Became quite sophisticated, but we invited people to join us. That was key. Join us in our journey of becoming the very best in the world. And then the first day, I didn't do always the training. In the new hotels, I did the training. I opened about the first 50 Ritz-Carlton hotels, no matter where they were, if that was Shanghai or Osaka or Berlin or Philadelphia, it doesn't matter. I went there to welcome them and do the orientation. And that's what is done wrong. What happens in normal orientation, I've seen it so many times. I mean, it's the norm. The new employee comes in and the department head or human resource gives them the rule books, the handbook and the rules of the company and so on. That's the first day. And not only, and the manager makes his pathetic team speech. We're a team here, blah, blah. I mean, come on. What is a team? A team is a group of people who helps each other toward a common goal. But the common objective, the vision of the company has not been shared. But they make a team speech. And then I always say, kiddingly, if it is a new waiter, again, Fred and Bill, the new waiter, Fred comes in, and the manager now turns Fred over to Bill. That's all that happens the first day. And he said, here's Bill, he knows the ropes. And that always gets me the ropes. Since when are you in the rope business? He knows the ropes. And then sure enough, Bill takes Fred over and they go to the kitchen. On the way to the kitchen, Bill, the old waiter, tells Fred, the new waiter, this company sucks. Mm. Now, what do we possibly expect with this new employee to happen? It's ludicrous. We share the first day who we are. Join us again, join us. Here is our dream. Here's a beautiful journey that we are on. There's a beautiful destination we have to be respected as the finest in the world. With it, you define yourself. And you are in fact defined in the company, but you are with it defined you too as an outstanding person, and et cetera, and so on. And